On this episode of Andrew Bernard Outdoors, we're going to be unboxing my new DSD hen decoys, so stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Alright, what's going on, guys? So on this episode, we are doing something that I have never done before on the channel, which is an unboxing. You've seen some product reviews, you've seen some product testing, but you've never seen an unboxing, and we're about to do that now. This spring, my father and I invested in some new decoys. Last year, you guys saw me do a review on the ABO decoys that we were using, but this year, we've made the switch to DSD, Dave Smith Decoys. They are very detailed decoys, and I'm really excited to try these guys out this spring because we're going to be hunting Ohio and Kentucky this spring, and in Ohio I'll be on some public land, which I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, a lot of hiking, and these are a little bit lighter than your rubber ABO decoys. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So here on the table we've got the DSD upright hen and we have the DSD feeding hen. These are the two postures that we're going to be using this spring, and I've also got one more that's on the way. We'll do an unboxing for that one as well once I receive it, but today we're going to be covering the hen decoys, and again the upright and the feeding hen position. So let's get to it. Right off the bat, straight out of the box, this is what you're looking at. There's also a little flyer, talks about some of the other postures, the other decoys that they offer. Right off the bat though, let's take a look at that bag. This is the multicam pattern, if you guys aren't familiar with that. And look at that. That is phenomenal. One of the major reasons why I wanted to switch this year as compared to using those ABO decoys was because of the detail on particularly the head. And look at the detail of that head. That is a beautiful looking hen head. The other thing that I really like about these decoys is you can tell by the body shape. If you look at that head on, it's a square shape. And if you look at a hen, if you look at a turkey while it's feeding, while it's walking, even the males, they have more of like a box type figure. This is also a hard body decoy, so it's not inflatable. Where it's at right now, this posture right now, this is where it's at. You can't deflate it, you can't fold it. The stake right here is stored inside of the body, and that's a pretty hefty stake. It's a metal stake, and it's got a stopper for the ground. So this is what we used last year to kind of display that little stake, but that looks pretty good. I'm really excited about that one. That looks absolutely phenomenal. My bag, we'll move on to this one real quick to get the upright hen. Again, this is the upright hen. Straight out of the box, it's going to be in its very own decoy bag. Really nice bag, to be honest with you, as compared to what I've seen from some of the other decoys. And there you have it. And that is the upright hen. Same detail on the head, not too bright. It's more pink at the base, and it's real rough in the back, which is what you see on most of your hens. And again, that boxy shape that I was looking for out of the decoy. I mean, they've even got some of the overlapping feathers in the back protruding in a pretty nice fashion. I mean, that's a good looking decoy. That's a really good looking. It almost makes me nervous to hunt with these on public land, because you know somebody's gonna walk up and see these decoys and be like, oh my god, there's a bird. But obviously they're not gonna shoot the hens, they'd shoot the male if I'm using one. But pretty sweet. This stake is stored right here in the back portion of the tail, and again we'll use that log right here to kind of show you what that's going to look like. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Good looking decoy. Now we're just going to do a little overview really quick. Again, this is just an unboxing. This is not a review. I believe that I need to go out and test these products before I give you guys any sort of review. Do you need decoys to hunt? No. There's a lot of people that don't hunt with any decoys. There's a lot of people that hunt with foam decoys. The reason I don't like foam decoys, super cheap decoys, is because of the wind aspect. I cannot tell you how windy spring turkey season is unless you're in the timber, and even then sometimes the wind will get to you. It'll blow your decoy around in circles like a front yard decoration, without a doubt. And even some of the lightweight plastic decoys, I still see that, which was part of the reason why I got rid of my Flextone decoys, because they were beautiful looking decoys, but they were really lightweight, which was great for packing in and out. But when it came to all types of weather conditions, they did not handle wind very well. And I do like hunting with decoys. Now, if I'm in the timber, I'm not throwing out all my decoys. I'm not doing that display. It's harder for him to locate a hen in the woods than it is in the field. In the field, he needs that visual. In the timber, not so much. But I do more field hunting than I do timber, which may or may not change this year in Ohio. But in Kentucky, I for sure hunt open fields, and the decoys are very important to me. Now, last year, you saw me use the ABX decoys. The biggest thing that I didn't like about the decoys was just the head on the hens and the shape of the body. Now, are those things important? Not necessarily. And when I started looking at some of the newer decoys, I know Flextone changed their paint scheme up this year, and I know AVNX on the HDR decoys, they switched up their paint scheme, and the heads have definitely toned down a lot. So they're obviously listening to the consumers' reviews and things like that. But again, when it goes into the decoys, I don't know. I like that I don't have to change heads. I like that this is a pretty durable body. I like that my steak is stored inside of my decoy. The shape of the bodies too, not that that's very important, but they are boxy. They look like the body of a hen, and more particularly, that head color is phenomenal. There's some crazy detail. And other than that, give the video a thumbs up. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys like seeing unboxing videos, we'll do more of them. I plan on buying some other things down the road, and if you guys want to see it, if I'm fond of the product and I'm going to use the product, we'll do an unboxing for it. So there is going to be one more unboxing for the male DSD decoy that I get in. I'm not going to disclose which male or which posture or anything like that. We'll get to it when I receive the decoy, but just for today, we did a little unboxing of these guys. Again, this wasn't a review. I haven't used the products yet, but I'm really excited, and I don't see that these are not going to work out really well. I'm hoping to fill 4 tags this spring, and I think it's possible. So again, guys, check out all the links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you later on the next episode of Andrew Bernard Outdoors.